Hey everyone, I just thought I would do a quick update. So we are in Edmonton right now, awaiting surgery. Xavier was doing really well, and yesterday around, I would say 6 o'clock, his stats started to really look a little bit weird, and then we had to put him on oxygen, and they couldn't get his heart and oxygen levels to coincide. So then they got the cardiologist in and did a bunch of stuff, and they found out that the valve had closed off and they need the valve to be open, so they started a line. So yesterday was kind of a long and busy day. And then this morning we found out that we were leaving at 10:30, so Xavier and I flew with the best transport team. They were really good. They answered all of our questions. We had a great nurse today. She made sure we knew what was happening, what kind of could happen during the flight. Luckily, Xavier did really well. He only needed a little bit of oxygen. Otherwise, he was on room air, which is fantastic. So we got here around 1 o'clock local time, I think. Can't really remember. And then got to Strollery's cardiology for peds around 2 o'clock, I believe. And we've been here ever since. He's been doing really well. He has a fever right now, which is probably from the medication to keep the heart open. He shivers a lot, which is also probably from it. But they've got some IVs running to keep him with fluids, because he can't eat anything in case he needs surgery right away. They did a bunch of tests, and we just have to wait for them to come back. They started him on some more antibiotics just to try and fight the fever in case it is an infection, because they want to get ahead of it because he doesn't have a spleen. They don't want him to get too out of control. I don't really remember what I all talked about in my last video, but Xavier was born without a spleen, which means that he doesn't have antibodies in his body, and he won't be able to fight off colds or fevers or anything like that by himself. So we really have to pay attention to him when his temperature gets even a little bit over what a normal baby's would be. Basically, it means that we're going to spend a lot of time in the hospital if he gets sick. So we just have to focus on kind of keeping him away from sick people. If you have a cold, you can't come. If you've been around someone who has a cold, you can't come. So Brad and the family are on their way here now. They should be landing, I would think, shortly. And then we're gonna go kind of check into the hotel and come back and make sure that he's okay. But as of right now, nothing really scheduled for surgery wise. They have to do some more tests tomorrow, and then we'll kind of go from there. So I just thought I'd update you quickly while I have a bit of time, while they're putting in the IVs that I can't watch because I'll pass out. Eventually I'll get good at this. But yeah, make sure you check in. We'll be updating everyone kind of regularly on our Instagram, but if you want to follow us this way, we can get more information out. You definitely can. So you can subscribe to our channel or just keep an eye out. All right, guys, thank you so much for all your support and kind of everything you're doing for us. We really appreciate it, all the prayers, everything. Without you guys, it'd definitely be a million times more stressful. Thank you.